Stands as we get set now for our final match of the day and our final match of the weekend. Kim Woo-jin not in the gold medal final. It's going to feature an American and a Spaniard. And Miguel Alvarino out first.
And they have both won a World Cup final. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there.
No. Miguel Alvarino winning his World Cup final last fall in Mexico City. As you take a look at Miguel, who shot 670 this week in qualifying, 32 10s, 14 X10s, defeated Pierre Plion of France, knocked off last year's gold medalist in Medellin, Jing Yu, then upset the top qualifier Kim Woo-jin.
So he's the guy who took
He's the guy who got Kim Woo-jin and then went on to defeat Kikuchi Hideki in the semifinals. Meanwhile, Brady Ellison shot a 687, 44 10s, 16 X10s, had a 7-1 win over Mauro Nespoli, a 6-4 win over Jake Kaminsky, his teammate, and then took a tiebreaker from Ku Ban Chan. So Brady Ellison back in the gold medal match today against Miguel Alvarino. Should be a good one. Bells in the coach's box. We're just about set to go. Miguel on target 1, Brady on target number 2, and I don't know, kind of a toss-up, I think.
It is, and Brady's out for blood because he didn't win his first match in Shanghai, which cut his Shanghai trip a little short in terms of shooting and individual competition. So I know that he's gunning for it. He wants to make sure that he comes away with, well, at least the gold medal.
A lot of good came out of that trip to Shanghai, though. Shot a 697 in qualifying, and that 697 ranks only behind Im Dong-yeon and Kim Bum-min's scores of 699 and 698, respectively. And that was at the Olympics in London in 2012. Ellison starts out strong. Raises the bar, and it's a little bit too high, at least for that first shot. For Miguel Alvarino, advantage Ellison.
There you go. That's in there again. Perfect.
Wow. It's a good shot.
An auspicious start to say the very least. So now Alvarino with a pair of 8s.
I think Alvarino needs to move his sight more than what I just saw him move. That was only about a half turn.
Brady just needs a 7, gets a 10, 10, 10, 10. Brady Ellison off to a flying start here in the gold medal match. So regardless of what Alvarino does right here, the 2 points will go to Brady Ellison. But perhaps Alvarino learned something from those first 2 shots.
He certainly did, because his third shot was a 10, so now what he's expecting is that his 4th, 5th, and 6th shots are all going to be 10s as well. Unfortunately for Alvarino, Brady had already figured out exactly where to move his sight to from the practice range to the main field. And that's why Brady Ellison is leading 2-0.
Saw Brady come out here right after the team matches were done this morning, and immediately after that, when everybody else took a break for lunch, he and Mel Nichols were out here on the shooting line, assessing the situation, looking at the field, looking at the targets, trying to get the lay of the land, much like a great golfer would walk the course.
Mm-hmm. Almost a sniper also.
Yeah, I guess you could say it that way.
No, they try to be very, very thorough with everything that they do. I remember when I was talking to Mel and tuning, and he said, yeah, some of my archers, they tuned a bow, and I looked at it and I said, no, you're not done yet. And I said, well, Mel, you're just a little bit of a freak, aren't you? But he's a great guy. He's a great coach. He's very supportive of all of his archers and other archers as well. So anybody out there on YouTube, if you get a chance to meet Mel Nichols, come over and say hi. He's one of the greatest guys in the world.
Miguel going up against the 3-time gold medalist at the World Cups.
Okay, just the right side.
Brady winning in Edinburgh in 2010, 2011 in Istanbul, and then again in 2014 in Lausanne.
That was a little long.
Was hoping for the 10 to move ahead. Now he's at the mercy of Brady Ellison.
There you go.
who's on the hunt right now.
One more, just like that.
What I like about his shot is that he stays completely still when he releases the string. There's more often than not archers that will have a little bit of movement in their shot after they've released the string, but Brady Ellison stays still, which is very key to recurve archery. Actually, any archery.
Focused on that 10 ring, 70 meters away.
There you go.
Almost found it. 2 9s and a 10, though, good enough to take the set and a 4-0 lead.
Yep. It's good shooting from him. 28-26. Alvarino needing to win a set, or else we're going to find one of those other matches that is won 6-0.
Alvarino, 21 years old, ranked 8th in the world. Has won 69% of his matches, 24 wins, including 2 shoot-off victories. Finished 33rd at Medellin last year. But along the way last year on the World Cup circuit, scored enough points to get himself into Mexico City, where he won the World Cup gold medal at the finals. But he's up against a tough customer right now, Brady Ellison. You know, when you look at his age, you forget Brady's 27. He's still a young man, but he's been on the scene so long and he's done so much.
And there's his new wife, Toya Cherne, or I don't know if it's Toya Ellison now, but they had just gotten married about a week before.
Congratulations,
Shanghai.
yes.
Congrats to both of them.
Little moral support doesn't hurt.
No, it doesn't.
So down 4-0. Miguel Alvarino, the man who defeated Kim Woo-jin 7-3 this past week. Right now he's behind the 8 ball, so to speak, trailing 4-0. Needing some big-time shots like that.
That was a great shot from him. It was smooth, it was confident, it had good timing, and it was still. It was perfect.
There you go.
A long hold, but it pays off.
Yeah, to me, Brady's release almost looks a little shorter than I'm used to seeing. Usually he comes back a little bit with more life, but it's working, so why change it?
Okay, good ball, good tempo. You got this, bro.
Trying to keep hope alive. But Ellison with an opportunity to move ahead in the set and put himself in position to put this match away. Instead, it's tied. Tied in the set, but Ellison up on the scoreboard, leading in the match.
Oh.
And that could prove fatal. There you see it on your screen. A 9 for Ellison will give him the gold medal here in Medellin.
Gold is good.
Brady with an 8.
Wow.
With an 8. So we will play on. They split the set, they split the points. Ellison's still up by 4, but the match continues.
That was a little weird. He kind of looked like he had a little bit of movement in his face, and I don't know what that equates to. I don't know if that's tension or if he's got a little bit of a nervous tick or something, but clearly it made him hit low. And that might be also a result of that shortened release that I was mentioning earlier. But either way, Alvarino now has kind of a second chance to get himself, to redeem himself, and start to win some points against Brady Ellison.
And if anybody knows you got to go for the jugular, it's Brady Ellison.
Yeah.
You've got somebody down, you want to put them down and put them away. Alvarino, a dangerous customer, and he's still in this match. He still has life, but he can't afford to split anymore.
No,
He's got to win from here on out.
Pretty much the only way that Alvarino has a chance of winning is bringing it to a tiebreak.
Ese es. 9 abajo. Ahora muy bien, ¿eh? Está muy bien, suelta bien.
Ellison with an opening.
There you go. That's an edge.
And takes advantage.
Do one more just like that. I'm going to do another one just like that. Good. Nice strong ball. Nice strong catch.
Low on the first shot, high on the second. Ellison can go up by 2 in the set.
Okay, a little tall.
Instead, it's a 1-point edge.
Good move.
What is? 15 ahora.
Alvarino's best hope is a 10, and for Brady to shoot a 9 after. It's a 9.
Had to take care of business. And now Ellison poised to take the top spot on that podium. Brady.
That's good now.
Bueno. Needed 8, got 9. That's it. He's the gold medalist here at stage 2 in Colombia. The end of a strong week for Brady Ellison. As we said, this past week shot 687 during qualifying. Defeated Kuban Chan in a tiebreaker in the semifinals to get to the gold medal match. And here in the gold medal match, he defeats Miguel Alvarino and wins it by the score of 7-1. So aside from that 8 that came on the final shot of the third set, Brady Ellison was pretty good. He was pretty good.
Yeah, sure, pretty good could be a very good descriptor of that one, but I mean, coming out with the gun in his quiver blazing, 10-10-10, and then to shoot 10-9-9, and then have his only blip be one arrow, which is